In this lesson, we are going to learn our basic jazz ride pattern and a few comping ideas to get you underway in your jazz learning. To start off with, the pattern we're learning is in a triplet form. That means 12 notes per bar, and we count triplets as 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. To start off, we're going to have our right hand and we're just going to play quarter notes on the ride. So we're just going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. The next step is we're adding our left foot. Our left foot is going to play 2 and 4. So we're going to release on beat 1, close for beat 2, release for beat 3, close for beat 4. Slowly putting those two together will sound like this. Now we're going to need to add the little skip that you hear when you hear a jazz pattern. This note is adding an extra ride on the 2 triplet, so the let of 2 and the let of 4. So slowly with our right hand our pattern would be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. We're then going to add back our 2 and 4 with the foot. Make sure that this feels really comfortable, as this is the basis for everything that we're going to work on in the jazz. Once we feel comfortable with this ride pattern, we are now going to add some comping with the left hand. Our first pattern is just playing quarter notes on the snare lightly. So you'll be playing 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Adding the ride and hi-hat. You want the snare to be nice and low in velocity. It's not an accent, we're just playing a little ghost note. Once you feel comfortable with that, we're now going to move our snare pattern. So rather than playing on the downbeat, we're now going to play on the trip of each beat. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. All together. We're then going to move our left hand one more time. So instead of being on the trip, we're now on the let of the triplet. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. You'll notice when you play this with the ride pattern that on the 2 triplet, when we play our left hand, we're also playing the skip note that's on our ride pattern. So you're going to have a where the hands come together and then the ride on its own. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. So on the 2 triplet and the 4 triplet, watch out for those hands together. Applying this pattern to our full ride groove. A great exercise is to combine these 3 exercises. So we're going to play 4 bars of comping on the down note. We'll then play 4 bars of comping on the triplet, the trip, and then we're going to do 4 bars on the triplet, the last bit. So it will sound like this. Once you feel comfortable with this and you have all that coordination down, we are now going to apply the same pattern but with the bass drum. So our bass drum will now be doing the comping. So we're going to have the bass drum on the downbeats 4 bars, then we're going to have the bass drum on the trip of the 4 bars, and then the let of the 4 bars. So slowly it will sound like this. Also another note, when you're playing the bass drum, it will be called feathering. And feathering means we want to play the bass drum nice and light. So we don't want to just lay our foot into it and go. This isn't dance music or rock music, so we've got to be a bit more careful with the velocity of our foot. Here goes the exercise.